Luke, we're here at Collectomania. You've had some big old moments in Game of Thrones Season 3, haven't you?
Yeah, man, it's been a good one, right? It's been fun. Yeah.
What was it like killing off Lord Mormont?
Do you know what? It was absolutely terrifying. I thought he was going to turn around and actually just choke me any second. That man is massive, you know. He's an absolute monster. You know, it's a bit of a weird one killing off James Cosmo. Felt quite bad about it, but onwards and upwards. Yeah.
Now that actually wasn't, it's somebody else that kills him in the books, isn't it? So, and actually your role was expanded from Season 1 as well, wasn't it? You only supposed to be in the first 3 episodes of that. How did that feel?
It's ridiculous. Like I think initially I was supposed to maybe do like an episode in the first season, ended up staying, and it's been great, man. I'm like over the moon to be here, you know?
What is it about your character Rast that you really enjoy playing?
I think killing off James Cosmo was the best thing possible to happen in the whole show, to be honest with you. But it's good, man. It's like, I suppose the best thing about that whole thing's been around all those older actors like Peter Vaughan and James Cosmo, and it's because most of our storyline are a similar age, like me and Mark and John and Kit. Like it's good fun, you know. It's been correct, yeah.
Tell us a little about what it's like being on set on those locations.
Iceland is the coldest place in the world, I think. That was a pretty awesome experience, you know. Going like the country's weird. You got like 4 hours of daylight, and then suddenly you're in the Northern Lights, and then it's freezing. Then you're swimming in open pools in the mountains. Man, it's an unbelievable country. But to be honest with you, the set's been amazing. It's been a really nice experience. Like I think the directors here, obviously David and Dan, are just like really, because they're so good at their job, it's a really calm atmosphere, and like I've had a great time. Can't complain, man. Yeah.
Now, of course, you've been at Craster's Keep this season, haven't you? And you've not actually been a fan of Samwell Tarly either, have you? Now, Craster's not exactly a very nice man, but Sam's lovely. So what's your problem with him?
Oh, it's just a bit annoying, isn't he? A bit wet. But Jon's lovely, so that's all right. But Sam, you know, I just think he, don't know, just a rational dislike, really.
So is it going to get worse from here on in?
I couldn't say, but yeah. yeah, man.
So are we can Rast get any nastier? Because he seems like a pretty nasty piece of work already.
He's a nice guy, you know. He's just misunderstood, I think. I mean, you know, he's had a hard time of it. He's had a hard time for it. I think, actually think about it, he's probably the only good character in the whole story. Realistically, he's done nothing wrong. You know, he's starving, so he had to take action. The only bad thing he's done probably is the rape thing, which, granted, is a pretty bad thing to do. Apart from that, I think he's the only good character in the whole story.
Really? Nobody else? Not Samwell Tarly? No one?
Samwell Tarly, you know, he's a coward. He's got like no honour. At least Rast is honest. Kind of.
Could be controversial, I think.
Could be. Maybe I'll put a disclaimer there. I might be wrong. Yeah.
If you make it through to Season 4, what would you like to happen? What are you looking forward to with Season 4?
From the books, or
anything, either from the books or what you'd like to see happen.
Do you know what? I'd be really. If one thing I'd love to get out of this end of it is to be a part of one of those big battle scenes. That would be ace. But I don't know what happens in the story. So I don't even know if I'm coming back. So you know, who knows? That would be ace, wouldn't it? That would be ace. Yeah.
Definitely. So keeping yourself and us on tenterhooks then.
Yeah, like me all the time.
Now, if you weren't Rast in the story, who would you like to be? Any other character?
Well, I thought I was perfect for Jamie Lannister, actually. To be honest with you. Thought that was perfect casting. No. Honestly, I suppose. Do you know what? I love Conleth Hill's part. You know, Varys. Amazing. I think he's great. Oh, Aidan Gillen's Littlefinger. They're both. Actually, do you know what? They're all awesome. I'd do anything. Maybe Hot Pie. I think a good casting, right? I can do a Hot Pie.
Who do you think would win in a fight between Jamie Lannister and Rast?
Probably Jamie Lannister. Realistically, unless he had like no hands, then yeah.
Maybe Rast could see that. I don't know.
Ah, maybe. We'll see what happens. But I don't know. See what happens.
What have been your favourite moments on the show, either for Rast or just more generally for the other characters as well and other storylines?
For Rast, like, do you know what? The stuff in Season 1 was awesome with that. Because it's like, this is my first job at drama school, and then suddenly, you know, we had all this weird stuff with the dog. Do you know that bit? Just had this like, I had to spend a whole like afternoon with this dog lying on my face on a bed. That was quite good fun. In fact, it's such an odd job. Like, you know, you go from that to walking around Iceland in like a coat, and then killing James Cosmo. It's been a pretty weird line.
What happened with the dog? What happened there?
Basically, what they do was they lie on the bed. I was lying on the bed, and this dog's supposed to come and growl in my face. But obviously, to make the dog growl, you got to do something. So they put like a bit of meat on my head, just like there. So it was like panting, you know. I was absolutely pooing myself.
That's not pleasant.
Yeah. Lovely dog though. Big dog.
You're suffering for your art for us, aren't you?
I am suffering for the art.
Now, just quickly, tell me who you think are your favourite characters in the show, ones that you absolutely love seeing their storylines.
Yeah. Do you know what? I love the Jon Snow storyline. And in a way, I shouldn't say this, but I really like the Samwell storyline. Yeah, I really want like something to happen to him that's awesome soon, to redeem himself. I think it's all awesome. I mean, Peter Dinklage is like, I just think he's one of the best actors of all time. Like, it's amazing just like be near him, even not working with him, just be around him, you know.
What kind of qualities do you think you need to survive in Game of Thrones, and does Rast have what it takes?
I think Rast has got what it takes. He's a survivor. He's ruthless. You know, he's just, I don't know. I think being desperate answers a lot of those questions, you know.
If you were thrown back into Rast's situation, if it was you in that world, how do you think you'd make out?
I'd be dead by now. I would have died a long time ago. I think before the battle happened, I might have been dead. I was just like walking up there, probably would have killed me. It's hard enough getting to Milton Keynes, you know. Yeah.
And what's it meant for you to be part of Game of Thrones, Luke?
Honestly, this has been the best job I've done, man. Like, it's been absolutely amazing. It's been like, it sounds really super. Like, it's been a massive honour to be a part of a project that's got such a massive following, and like, it's such a significant part of like our cultural identity now. It's been a massive honour, and to be in it more than just a little tiny bit, maybe even though it's a small part, you know, it's been ages, man.
Now, if Rast had to meet his maker on the show, how would you like to see him go out?
Do you know what? From like an external perspective, like objectively, Samwell Tarly to kill him, but like realistically, like just wander off into the woods on his own and never come back. There's some pride in that, right? Yeah.
And finally, have you got something you'd like to say to the fans who are watching this video?
I say honestly, like, thank you so much for like being around, man. Like, the fan presence has been unbelievable since we first started doing this. You know, I just feel like massively honoured to be a part of it, and I hope you like it.